That's a good one.
That's a good one, huh?
Mamma mia.
Yo.
No, I'm not an Italian. No.
Where about you
Lithuania,
from?
man. Lithuania.
Oh, right. Oh, my grandmother was Latvian.
Oh, close.
It's not the same, but it's close.
It's of course not the same, but close. Yes, was in Riga myself as well as Tallinn, but of course I prefer Vilnius and Kaunas by
Yeah.
obvious reason.
Lithuania, do they have the euro yet, or was that Latvia?
They are in Euro, yes, Euro.
Because Latvia didn't have the euro, did they? Until recently.
2005.
Ah. Oh, I've got this guy from Fairy Tales asking for the Discord link.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so I think we probably will have space for them, but we're probably full of healers, I reckon. And
Do you want me to bring him into the Discord for a chat?
yeah, sure.
Why don't you guys do me a favour?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys go onto the Redemption YouTube site and see if the streaming is working correctly? It looks like it's working.
Oh, you like to stream as well?
Well, we've just started. I mean, the guild's only a week old. So
And
yeah.
how you do Gruul? Like everybody else, don't stand close to each other. Be
Yeah, usual
careful,
shit.
get over aggro, yeah.
Yeah, usual shit. I just if one of
Because you know, I read it with Enk Shaman. This Sutor Mongoloid managed to over aggro the tank despite having salvation on and die. Each and every raid.
Yeah. And they were saying you sound Italian. Really?
I meet a lot of people.
He doesn't sound anything Italian.
A lot of people sound
Eastern
different.
European. He does not sound.
Yeah.
Fucking, it sounds Eastern European, not Italian.
No, your wife sounds Eastern European.
That's because she's Polish.
Ooh.
That's sort of very Eastern European. Yes.
Yes.
Doesn't
Ooh,
sound like
very
that.
good. Very good. I'm
Lithuania
impressed.
is nice.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
But yeah, fucking Italian. Jesus.
But I always wanted to travel there.
Anyway.
Before.
Can somebody please check out the YouTube channel and make sure the stream is working correctly?
Ooh, you've
And
got a
make
link
sure
for
that
it?
it's well, if you go onto the Redemption YouTube, it'll be live there. You just click on it.
All right. There we are. Uploads.
It's not uploads. There should be a live stream there. Can you see
You
it?
posted it.
Huh?
I'm watching it now. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Have you got sound and everything? Everything's working?
I'm trying to hear myself, but I can't hear myself.
I know
yet.
it's quite difficult, but if I'm talking, if you take your headset or whatever, is the sound working?
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
It's about a 1 minute delay.
Oh yeah. Is it all working and you got
Yeah,
sound
I
and
can hear
everything?
myself now.
Yeah.
Yes,
The game,
it's
in-game
working.
audio. Is it all working? I don't know. It's just music at the moment. Working. And...
Yes, I can hear
Hold
the
on.
sound.
I'll go fly because you can hear me flying. Hear that?
The overall sound is low, but it's mixed well.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I can. Yeah. People can just turn the fucking volume up, can't they? Yeah.
I read it with one of your
Cool.
voices yesterday. It was a priest, I think. By night. I love to do heroics. Doing, when I first. No. You know how do I get to level 70s for 4 days? When it's all started in May. I grind dungeons. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got this Valkyrie guy messaging me, but I've told him to join the Discord and have a chat with you, but I haven't seen him.
Okay.
He's not in the chat. I've given him the Discord link.
Oh, Spell Strikes, such a nice set. Already got 2 naders plus 2 recipes. Soon gonna craft it.
Oh, Plink, I'll tell him to whisper you, okay?
Hey.
And yeah, you have to be very original when it comes to naming your channel characters. Usually here it's like space lock or space something if you're a warlock, you know, like. Okay, at the place waiting.
Ah, Valkyria, excellent. Hi, can you hear me okay?
Hello.
Hello. Right, I'm going to move me and you into a different channel so we can have a chat.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No, I'm not because I can't do that. Can you just go into the one called lobby above this channel, please?
Yeah, I can't move. I still got that thing, AJ. Where I can only slide the channels up and down. I can't move people in and out. Hello?
So boys.
Hello?
Hello. Enjoy it. TBC thus far. This expansion, that is.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but kind of little boring, especially when you're done on the quest, etc. Grinding out reputation. Leveling on alt is the only, it seems, option that's left. Either that or PvP. But you know, it's always good to level in an alt if it's for professions, especially the tank. You never know when he can be useful.
Apparently tanks are in rare supply now. I got offered 40 gold last night to tank a normal dungeon.
Ooh.
Yeah. Bit crazy.
I can pop myself
Yeah.
outside Grawl.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard a lot of things that people say they don't like tanking isn't fun, but I love tanking.
Yeah, I tried it when Ratchet Lich came out. I made a Death Knight tank. It was all right, but after a couple of months, I went back to healing, further healing.
It's not for some people, I think. It's just it's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure and I think some people just aren't suited for it.
Yeah, Death Knight's a really good tank, though. They're actually quite easy to.
Yeah, Death Knights were ridiculous throughout the entire expansion.
Yeah.
It's like having cheats on.
Okay, I need to. Okay. Right, put that on the desktop. Copy that and then put that on the server. And that's paste. Right. Oh no, I want to. Remind me later. I don't want to. I want to finish off the.
So it looks like we need it's Gender's a shadow priest, isn't he? So
Yes.
looks like 2 healers and just DPS we need.
DPS. No me. I see no melees in raid at all except Hilarus.
Yeah, it's Gruul, so we don't really need melee. It's not urgent. It's nice to have them, but there's no interrupts are needed. And to be honest, on the first boss, it's better to not have melee because of the aura. Melee can't attack the mage boss. You do it.
Yeah, people here become lazy. Don't wanna do dungeons anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the classic laziness.
AJ just dropped something, and we can watch it on stream
Yeah,
in about 10 seconds.
yeah.
Okay, that's looking good. There's 4 places left, and I think there's a few more guildies still to arrive. Let's have a look.
I can't hear anything on a live stream.
I can hear you faffing around in the.
No, talk again.
Hello, 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. I hear you.
I've just
Yeah, I
heard
can hear your
myself
voice.
talking back.
I can hear your voice. I just can't hear you.
Okay.
I can hear myself on the stream now.
I just can't. Can you hear the game sound?
I can't tell the difference between my game sounds and.
Should come through. Shouldn't make any difference. The link should not know. Should it? I don't think. I've done any live streaming before, really. Well, I did a quick one for.
Well, you got the recording, so faff around with it afterwards. We're not on Twitch. We're just testing our live stream. This is our first test of a live stream. It's on YouTube at the minute.
Yeah, but if it's not recording, if it's not recording the sound, I'm a bit worried.
Do you have like everything set up, like the hot tub with water and stuff?
A hot tub to raid, yeah.
And
that's
current
all
view
you
is
need.
just one, so
You need like a little unicorn, like floating ring as well.
excellent connection.
Apparently, that's the meta.
I have that. That's why everyone in the guild I am Fairy Tale has one, you know. So
Okay.
Sounds like a fairy tale.
yeah, it's that, you know. I have it as a gear piece, you know. It flows around my head on my character, so it's
Perfect.
it's not only cosmetic. It makes us, you know, for us who can't, you know, have the strength to live in the real world, we need to live in our own world to be happy. You know, for us or something like that. I'm not sure, because I don't live in the real world.
Floating around.
If it works, don't fix it or something. Or something like that. I'm not sure, because I don't live in the real world.
Floating around.
Exactly.
If it works, don't fix it.
You know, it's like in Dostoevsky
just-
book, Each unhappy family, unhappy in its own way.
Combat log.
Mhm.
Okay, combat logs are on. Cool. So my world of log stuff's being captured as well.
So, Plink, are we just missing 2 healers basically in
don't know.
DPS?
No, actually, so I've left one healer in party 1. That's Freedy.
Oh, cool.
So there are 5 healers already in raid, and Zandaria may join. She had a bad stomach, so we will see whether she comes or not. They're also missing but not able to join is Lunacraft, who can't make it. He's in a car 70 kilometers away from his PC. Abominatrix said he's going to be busy until about 9 o'clock, so he can't get here. And there was one more, Chili, I'm expecting, but he's disappeared. I don't know where he is.
Oh,
He's
back
probably in
a
the
second.
car with Lunacraft.
Lunacraft? No, they're not together.
Probably are. Lying.
No, the Lunacraft went to see his daughter.
No.
So Chili's
Is that-
just, I don't know where
Is
Chili is.
Chili's Made that? Is that
Definitely a low.
Is he Lunacraft's daughter?
No, he's not. No.
Are we
He's
sure?
more likely to be his father.
Okay.
Maybe a strange game we don't get.
Yeah.
Lunacraft and Chili are both about 57 to 60 years old, and they're both male.
I'm just saying there's a lot of strange shit around. And they make little girl dresses for everyone these days.
Yeah, I don't judge. I don't judge.
There's no
You know,
hate in here.
yeah, you do your thing. Whatever makes you happy, you know. Your luck is not necessarily mine luck, but if it makes you happy, sure.
There's no hatred on this.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Yeah.
Acceptance.
Yeah, you have to accept weirdness also. If it's, you just have to change the definition of what's weird.
Yeah, it's like Alice in the Wonderland. Everyone crazy here.
Yeah, and you have to.
Oh, and Jadeite I'm expecting to join. He signed up,
Well, so
but he's not online. So we're about 4 minutes before the start time anyway. So we'll just chill for a few minutes.
yeah,
If everyone gets their consumables ready, so you need to be taking a battle elixir, a guardian elixir, and some food, and you need to take enough for 10 wipes, say. It's probably going to be like 3 wipes, but we have got some people who've never been here before in tonight because we've invited some guests because we need the numbers.
yeah,
So therefore, if we take enough for 10 wipes, that should be enough.
yeah.
So
Jesus,
we
a
will
bird is
explain
flying around there.
tactics. We will be explaining tactics to people before we pull, so no one needs to stress out about anything. We have got an excellent class mix. We've got a lot of buffs that we don't usually have. We have a boomkin. We have a shadow priest. That's a couple of things. We've got a tree. We got loads of elemental shamans, and we got an enhancement shaman. So there's loads of things in the raid that we don't normally have. So we should see our performance increase a lot, and that's wonderful. And everyone who is here in the raid tonight, thank you for joining as a guest. We are looking for good players in our guild to increase our numbers so that we can do 25-man content. If you perform good tonight and you like raiding with us and you're not happy in your current guild or you don't have a guild, then feel free to apply to us. This will be part of the interview process to see if your performance is good. So, we're very welcoming, very, very nice, fun, happy guild.
Yeah, I'm grateful for the invitation. It was I met Gwalch Gwyn. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but
You call her whatever she like you want.
Yeah,
I just say oi.
yeah.
Oi
She's
seems to
okay with it.
work.
Yes, I'm very okay with it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he invited me. Yeah, last night we were running a dungeon together. I just whispered because we needed a tank we were doing the last piece of the Kara attunement in Caverns of Time. So we needed a tank back then, and we had looked for 2 hours for a tank. It was super dry. And I just ran around and whispered people I saw that had tank spec and asked him, and I paid. So then I said yeah, okay, can you please tank? I will give you 40 gold if you do it. And
But he's not worth it.
yeah, I think it was.
he's
That's
not.
the worst
no.
40 gold you'll
Yeah,
ever
but
see.
we
He's like a bad rash. You're not going to get rid of him now.
yeah, but at least that yeah, I see your point. But that said, we had been waiting
you see his
2
point?
hours. We had been waiting for 2 hours, so it was like.
We may as well take this.
Yeah, yeah,
ferry
we were.
turn.
It was like a compromise, I guess. The end justifies the means, or something like that. Or the means justifies the ends, or something. Yeah.
I'm the best fucking tank on the server.
The Tier 4, right?
Yeah. I'm amazing. And I'm sexy.
Not very modest.
Who needs modesty when you're great?
You know, it doesn't sound very sexy if
two,
you
three,
say you're very sexy. If you need to say that you are very sexy, you aren't very sexy, I think.
Well, I am.
Right, so we have a soft reserve tonight, and I noticed that only 17 people have soft reserved already.
we? I've
That
not
means
looked.
5 people who are in the maybe 5. Is it no? 4 people have not yet done a soft reserve. Now you may not want to do a soft reserve, but I'm just letting you know so that you have the chance.
Yeah, one of them be me. I didn't know it was up. Girls there. Let's have a look.
I haven't done it either, but
Soft reserve.
can I soft reserve Dragonspine trophy? Yes, I can. Thank you.
Oh, it's a tank. Oh, breaking my balls. Breaking my balls.
Let's have a look.
I
Girls
think
there.
if someone for a main spec wanted it, you'd probably have to give way on that.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Rule of Dragon.
You actually need some cool, I don't think.
Trinket. Well, the trinket's quite good. Isn't it? What's my neck?
I'll be right back.
46 and 16. Neck. 46. No, I don't think actually the neck's quite good. 21 nice.
All right, so I'm gonna open the raid up to anybody who has any kind of friend who wants to come, who is level 70. If you have people who want to come, we've got 4 slots open. I would be happy to fill 3 of them right now. If you have friends, I'd sooner take friends than random people. So, anyone want to ask any friends? Now's the time.
Yeah, I will ask one who's he just logged in. He's 70 DPS warrior, I think. So I could ask him because he just logged in. So I had asked everyone in the guild earlier, but so they are
Perfect.
but he hasn't got the invite yet because he wasn't online then. So I asked him now.
Class.
Do you reckon we can 5 healer it?
I do think we probably could 5 heal it. Yes.
I mean, last time it was simple with the mana regen.
Yeah, definitely. And definitely the 5 healers we've got is kind of, they're all looking good to me. So the right classes, the right class mix and everything. So yeah, we probably could.
Okay, that's all good.
So once we
You
get
know
the team filled up and we get everything sorted out, like everyone's done their soft reserve, we normally kill the boss on 2 tries. The first try is a learning try for anyone new. The second time is usually the kill. And on Gruul, it's very random on Gruul. It can take 1 try, it can take 6 or 7 tries. So there is an element of randomness to that fight. But we do have new people, so don't expect a 1-shot on Gruul.
Okay.
Expect, of course, but all you have to do in Gruul is to stand correctly.
That's all you have to do, exactly, yes. But It's because of the fact that the random throwback can put
I
5
know, I
people in
know.
one place. That's where it can go wrong.
Gruul is pretty simple. All we need to do is over time reduce his health down to 0, whilst before yours does. That's the main mechanic. Kill him before he kills you.
Isn't that the same on all bosses though?
Oh,
They're supposed to
differs.
die first.
Depends. Lich King, you die first. That one was quite unusual.
I think it's normally me first, then the boss, and then everyone else. No.
Yeah. Well, you can beat 2 or 3 times sometimes in one boss fight.
Easy. Just keep your battle rest ready.
I think you did 2 deaths per minute in the last one, didn't you? On Nightbane.
Something like that.
Wow,
It was quite impressive.
You had a higher death per second ratio than you did damage.
Is anybody having any success trying to find anyone to come?
I asked
so-
him, but he was doing heroic dungeon now with some others from the guild and helped a friend out with
Okie dokie.
reputation. So
Val, you got any people in Fairy Tale?
those are I've have some, but they were they were locked because they died.
Yeah, okay.
And there was one guy who joined, but he didn't meet the requirements in terms of level. He was 69. He's a great player, but he can't do Groodle if you're 69. You need to be 70.
Yeah, it's fair. I think it's going to be a pug, isn't it? We're looking for group healer. I think we should get a Sith healer.
Yeah, just working on it. Oh, there's Jade. There's Jade.
Ooh!
Okay.
Right, that's better.
That's ideal. Idyllic.
So we're doing
Okay,
missing
but-
3 DPS, is that it?
Say that not in the guild.
No, we're not going to
No.
miss 3 TBS now. I was just in the middle of writing a looking for group message.
Oh, okay.
Lots of shamans. I like that. 4. Bloody hell, we got a full heroism going.
Pretty much.
Oh, we could get a Fury Warrior, maybe. That would be nice. You stick me in there with the hunters then. We got any enhancement shamans?
Yeah, Drognar is.
Oh, I'll go in with them. That group 2 then.
All this faff are now out. I completely forgot to have dinner.
Yeah, you and me both. You and me both.
I just everything's running now. Everything's. And I just
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
sat back for a second, and my stomach went gurgle.
Yeah, that's what happened to me recently, and I'm like, I'm gonna eat popcorn for dinner.
So we've got I suppose we've got a couple of minutes before we're running. I think I know. I should get myself a cold platter.
Unleashed Rage. That's a brilliant talent.
Don't touch what you can't afford.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Back in a sec.
Oh, it's only melee attack power. I thought it was all attack power. The hunters benefit from melee attack power. Is that what it is?
What now?
So the Shaman Unleashed Rage talent,
Oh,
it
no, we
says
don't.
melee
We don't
attack
get-
power.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but-
don't get melee attack power.
Hunters don't need melee attack. They're ranged. Or
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's physical attack power you rely on, isn't it? Is that the same as melee attack power?
No, if it says melee attack power, it's only melee.
Yeah,
If it
melee-
says ranged, it's only
melee.
ranged.
Melee is only melee. It's not physical, and melee is not the same, even if it sounds like it is.
That's strange.
Oh, I love that reindeer.
Found it in my bag.
Yeah,
Well-
I've seen a similar in my fairy tale.
Oh, Hokey Pokey's
Yes,
on
it's
Discord.
magical.
Yeah.
See, if he is, then it would be excellent if he joined.
Nope, he's on there to say sorry, I can't make it.
Oh. All right, one more person coming in. That's 24 people, and that's okay to start with that in case anybody else in the guild turns up, they can join us later.
Yeah.
Right, let's have a look. So we got 10 people in melee teams. The only person we could change out is Freddy. If we stick... okay, let's do that. Let's lose the Tree of Life, but lose a huge amount of buffs in terms of DPS. Oh, there is a... All right, do you know what? Screw it. Let's fill up.
Wouldn't the hunters prefer to be in with me?
Problem
Yeah,
is
down.
that the hunters also provide buffs to people in their party. So it's give and take.
I don't know.
So-
I
it's
don't
better
think
to
they
just,
like you.
I don't think it's best to just stack the hunters, isn't it?
Some people say that,
Yeah.
but there's all sorts of different buffs flying off all over the place. I mean, at the end of the day, we've got too many melee to fit into two parties. So some people are not going to get the buffs.
Mm-hmm.
Are you both Beastmaster?
That's the best way we can work it so that all melee are in the melee party, including the tanks. Seal, if you want to move yourself, your assistant, you can do. The raid is now full, so it'll be about another 5 minutes before we get started to give people time to be summoned, get onto Discord, and to do the soft reserve.
Ooh, now kill him.
Oh, you gotta dismount for me to misdirect you.
You can't misdirect this. I am their king.
Right, try then. Dismount.
No. Then I lose my reindeer. I like this reindeer. It's jolly. It's a jolly reindeer. All kinds of festive. Should I repair? I'm starting at 97% durability now. That may
Oh,
not be
that's
enough.
brave.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Probably won't last long.
It's a bit frisky, isn't it?
And it's gonna be spicy when untauntable Mulgar get misdirected to you.
Okay. Ooh, foodies.
Yeah.
Got foodies.
You have-
Foodies. We haven't got a. Oh, yes, we have.
Does anyone have any quests that can be shared for here?
Nope, no quest.
I don't think there are any questions here, actually. Seal, I'm going to swap you with Rackhouse. And Seal, can you do me a favour? In your party, can you organise one warrior to go battle and the other one to go commanding, please?
Yes.
Yeah, there are two chamois in Group 3. The problem is we've just got too many people to get everything. So if we switch a chamois into Group 1, then either the hunter in there or the rogue in there or one of the tanks is not going to get the selection of buffs that would be nice to have. See, I do like the fact that a chamois could go in there for her heroism, I do. But who do you take out? Who's going to suffer?
Well, that's fine.
We'll go for Sinskin, alright? So sorry, Sinskin. You're the unlucky guy here. Actually, no, I'm going to change that. Let's do it with Rackhouse. Yeah, they are, yeah. Alright, let's have a think. Is everybody in here? Looks good. Right, so let's just do one more thing. Let's just check that everyone's got on Discord and Soft Reserve.
Beer.
Right,
One
25 people in Discord, that's perfect.
One last thing, get my beer.
And I'm
Boys,
just gonna...
can you summon me, please?
What's your name?
Genderella.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Right, so 2 people have not done Soft Reserve. I'm gonna lock the Soft Reserve pretty soon, so if you're still doing Soft Reserve and want more time, just say me in raid chat now. Healers basically are raid healers here. We will be assigning healers roles on the bosses, but in terms of when we're going through the trash, it's just raid healing really. So all the healers are in group 5 at the moment, and that's to maximize DPS. So therefore healers have to heal people outside their groups. Tanks are Plinky, Gwalchigwin, and Conquisto, who are all in Party 1 and marked as tank. Let's pull that skull while it's just sitting there ready to be killed. So on these melee people, everybody goes directly behind the skull. Everybody in the raid. I know that some people might be AFK, but basically if you get right behind him, he will not charge. If you are more than 8 yards away, he will charge and kill you.
Like that. Huh.
Okay, let's press on.
Kong, do you want to pick up the cross? Hello?
Can't see Kong, I'll take the cross. Oh, there he is. Everybody behind them, please, or they're gonna charge.
Freddy, move. Get behind. Or don't.
Behind now. Oh, what can you do? Messes everything up for everybody else. You have to reposition. Who's late to the raid? Whoa!
Big boomkin damage.
Alright, so now we need to talk a few moments, okay? Because I know that some people have never been here before. So, looking into the next room, this is the first boss event. And so therefore, I will be locking Soft Reserve before we start this boss. And there will be no chance to open Soft Reserve for the rest of the night. 2 people still have not reserved. That may be their choice. And if that's the case, then that's fine. So, there are 5 things and they have to be killed in a particular order, or there is a sensible order to kill them. We're going to be allocating a tank and a healer to each thing, and we're going to kill things in a particular part of the room. The people who are going to be talking in this raid are Gual, Plinky, and Conquisto, and they're going to be saying what should be killed and what's going on and the situation, and talk about the kill order. Anyone else who's in the guild, if you see something that we need to know about, then shout it out. But otherwise, you know, we know what we're doing here. So, allocations first. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to switch a couple of things round in the parties to make it easier to understand. So let's pop. Veresk, are you going to be doing the tanking of the thingy? Cool.
And we have Dante as backup there as well.
I think we use Wolf and we will use AJ. And Veresk. Where is Veresk hiding? I've lost him. And where is Wolf? There he is. Okay. And what else do we need? We need... That's probably it. So... Oh, hunters, you already know, do not use arcane shot on the moon, because that takes off the thing that Veresk needs to steal.
Yeah, we didn't
Right,
need
so-
hunters. Hunters can skip the moon altogether, can't they? Really, to be honest, and just we've got 2. That makes
Okay. Sorry, Gual, you're telling me what, mate? Use Dianthe on the...
Yeah, just as a second backup, basically.
Okay, right. Well, basically, what we're doing is...
So Veresk's on it, but then Dante's second on threat.
Okay, Party 5, okay? Party 5 is going to stay here near the doorway. That is me, Plinky, Veresk, who's going to be the tank on the moon, plus 3 healers, Freedy, Ajami, and Wolfader. So basically, Party 5 is a self-contained unit to look after the Fire Mage tank and the Morgar tank. So we're going to be bringing the Yellow Star and the moon to this sort of area. Seal, can I get a misdirect from you on the Yellow Star onto me, please, at the start?
Yes, you can.
Thank you, mate. Awesome. Now then, because we don't have so many hunters in the raid tonight, that means there's only one more thing that we can do a Actually, can a misdirect be... You can, can't it? Like a multi-shot or something. So you can put the misdirect onto a tank and do a couple of shots at one thing and a couple of shots at another. It'd still work, wouldn't it?
Everything goes to the one person, though.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, if you're going to be misdirecting the star to me, then Rackhouse could potentially misdirect the skull and the square over to the left-hand side where Conquisto will be waiting.
Can't take the square. He'll sheep him.
Right, but what-
I'll have to take the square.
So which one is the one that we're going to use the Fell Hunters on?
That's the X.
The cross, right. So basically, what can happen is, if the skull and the square are misdirected to Conk, Gual, you can taunt the square off and take him to wherever you want.
Yeah.
'Cause you're going to be on the square, right, Gual? Is that right?
Yeah. I can pick
Or
him
you
up
can
without
just
any
run in and pick
misdirection.
him up yourself if you want.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
All right, so Rackhouse, you're going to misdirect the skull to Conquisto, please.
Okay.
Now we need Warlocks will be Carve and Spacer T. You two guys, you know that you're looking after the Red Cross, okay? Have you two figured that out between yourselves already? Okay, so Carve, can you just confirm that you're taking a second Fell Hound? Beautiful. All right, that's the cross looked after. Now then, in terms of healing, so I'm now going to allocate healers to tank. Obviously, Party 5, there's 3 healers there for 2 tanks. So then it's going to be 1 healer per tank on the other ones. Oyami, you can go on Gwalch. Jadeite, you can go on Conquisto. And there should be someone I've forgotten. Oh, it's Nubligation. Nubligation, you can stay raid healing, do whatever is required. These are not your only things that you do, but these are your primary focuses, just so that everyone knows roughly what they're trying to achieve. As things die and healers come free, basically you can pick up whatever job you think needs doing. It's usually going to be raid healing, but we'll see. Now, DPS guys, so a lot of you are new in here. Now, there's a trick or two to know, and I always forget. So can someone remind me, which one does the melee never attack?
Moon.
So the melee never attacks the moon, and the reason for that is because he's doing AoE fire damage, is that right?
Yeah, he's got a fire damage aura, so if you come within 10 feet of him, he'll delete you.
So basically the kill order will be skull followed by what, Gwal?
Skull, X, square, moon, star.
Perfect. So therefore, the melee, as soon as everything's dead except the moon, the melee comes straight to the yellow star. And what we'll do, Gwal, and Gwal, you can be calling out what people should be attacking.
Yeah, cool.
All right. Is everybody clear on the plan? I know that not everybody's had a specific role, but basically, DPSers, your role is skull, then cross, then square, then the ranged go to the moon, and the melee go to the star, and then finally, when the moon is dead, everybody goes on the star. Now, the star does a whirlwind, and melee need to run away. This is the final boss. We need to run away from the whirlwind if you're melee, or you will die. And
Who's healing you, think?
Well, I've got a combination of 3 healers on me. So I've got Freedy, AJ, and Wolf.
Cool.
And basically, if you can focus on Veresk, and Freedy and AJ, can you focus on me, please?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be tanking so that the healers know for me. I'll be tanking on the white mark, and Veresk will be tanking somewhere around the green mark. And so the healers who are for me and Veresk would probably be best off somewhere around the purple mark so that they don't get caught in the whirlwind, but they can still get range to both of the tanks that they're healing. The other things are going to be sort of over there and further. All right. So if you see anything doing some kind of an AoE type explosion on the ground, just stay away from it. That's the easy thing to do. There is fire damage in here. We can have fire totems down. There's fear in here. We can have tremor totems down. And if we do interrupts on the skull, that's going to stop a lot of the things from happening that are bad. Okay, everybody put your buffs on, please. All consumables to be used, please.
Clinky, can we lock the software thing?
Good idea. Thank you very much. It is now locked.
Okay.
So this is
Who's
last chance for
misdirecting
buffs.
Think, is Seal Hunter misdirecting the star to you?
He is, yes.
Yes.
Cool.
Rackhouse is doing the skull to Conk.
Yeah.
Rakos, if you put a few shots on the X as well, it can help if he goes loose.
I will help taunt the cross as well once Skull is dead.
Yeah, he's hard to tank because he fears if you come near him. But in the odd occasion where the Fell Hunter hasn't got him, the Fell Hunter's died, it's better if you're second on threat, so he runs to you.
Now, guys, okay, don't panic, don't worry. If it ends up being a wipe because it's new for some people, then that's life, you know. Then so we treat this as a learning try. But I would give us a 75% chance of doing a one shot. So, you know, it's looking good.
Yeah. I got it.
Who's healing Conquisto? Say now.
I think it might have been Oyami on Gwal and Jade on Conquisto, I think.
Okay.
And that leaves Nubligation is the spare person.
Yep.
And it looks like the ready check was successful. So, Hunters and Mage, get ready to do the pull. We'll be doing it. I'll count down from 5, and at that time we pull. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, Gwal, you're leading it now. Oh, whoa, I'm down.
Oh, you went straight down. You're like dead.
Yep.
I couldn't even get a heal off. I don't know what happened there.
Right, I'm back up, but I need buffs.
I'm dead as well. I'm come back up. Right. What the hell happened there?
It's incredibly fast and hard damage on me. right at the start of the fight. So you've got to be right on top of that.
Well, you went poof poof. It was less than a second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need Prayer of Mending or
don't have
everything
Prayer
that.
of
No, I know. So I know you've got Earth Shield. I need Prayer of Mending. I need Power Word Shield. I need everything on me.
You did have that, didn't we? Just focus.
I don't know what Wadsy did with the square, but he's not attacking me. He's just randomly lightning bolt people.
Yeah, it's just me as well.
Yeah, he's just pointing at you. I've got threat, but he's just.
Osak is
was
dead.
wondering
Can
where-
any other mage pick
I know
up
what it
the
is.
boom?
It's a short range on it. So before, I think Wadsy was taking him around the corner and he was outranging anyone else.
I think this might be a wipe. I don't know. Getting sense here.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, we've got way too many people dead. So
Ow, that was like.
the best thing to do at this stage, let's wipe it down and get back in again, and let's see if we can start it a little bit better this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to need a misdirect, I think.
Yeah, I'm probably going to overheal you for the first 10-15 seconds then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Didn't expect you to go die that quick, to be honest.
No,
Yes,
we-
that's why we've got combination of the 3 healers. It is
No.
nasty damage on me right from the start.
No obligation can actually focus mainly on Varesk, and then there's 3 of us on you. On that
Yeah.
one.
Okay, if you want,
Make
yeah.
sure we keep you up on in the initial
Yeah.
phase there, because that's the big one when you first get
Yeah, I think the first 10-15 seconds is a toughie bit. I think once it settles in,
Yeah.
then it's.
So what happened this time? Like, what did we did wrong? Because we died very quickly. Like,
Yeah, the only reason for that was that I died within 3 seconds, and that put the main boss running around killing my healers. And then as soon as I was dead and my healers were dead, he went and rampaged through the raid. So the only real problem with the entire start there was what happened with the main sort of boss Morgar plus Party 5 and the healing on the tanking Party
Yeah, and
5.
then it
So
was the
we've
chain.
fixed that now.
yeah.
With
So it
one-
seems to me with a square, he prefers to randomly shoot spells at anyone within like 20 yards of him. So I think what Wadsy was doing was pulling him out of range of everyone else, so he was only attacking him. I never knew this, but I think that's what I need to do, is go around the corner where he normally stood, and then he'll only attack me.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So Conk, do you need a misdirection?
I really like one.
I know you like one, but do you think you need one? Because if I get a misdirect on the square and I'm around the corner, he's not going to attack anyone else.
I mean, I think Skull is more important to misdirect since everyone will be nuking it.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the hard
But
part.
if it's loose, it's gonna be loose for the whole
Right.
fight.
I would say everyone just stay away from the square then. So, because otherwise he will just stand there, casting spells at people.
So we have buffed up. What we can do is everybody who's going to be killing the skull can stick absolutely tight to the left-hand wall, and everybody can, once we are finished and we've done a ready check and we're about 10 seconds from the fall, then everybody can run into their positions. And what that will do is when Morgar is running towards me, it's less chance that anyone else will get in any kind of danger. And then people will be in positions ready to start doing stuff right at the start.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. But
The only reason that we don't do it usually is because you really have to hug the left-hand wall when you run there, because the aggro range is huge.
oh, okay.
Couldn't resist. could you?
Yeah, the pull is the key on this fight. It's the only thing. Once you've got the pull in place, it's rare that
Yeah.
that it actually goes wrong. It's usually
Oh, tell you what else. Dianthe, can you stick Amplify Magic on me as well, please?
That's gonna make healing a bit more shit though.
No, it's going to make healing fantastic.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
only
and
taking
power-
physical damage off Mulgar, I think he is.
It's physical only. I don't take any magic damage in this fight.
Alright.
The rest of us are taking magic damage, but Blinky's fine.
Sweet.
The blue is being tanked by a druid, and druids are immune to polymorph. I have read that traditionally you use a boomkin to tank the square, but yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of things you can actually change in terms of the plan that we do here. But this plan is good. It's worked for us many times before. And now that everyone has got the start figured out, I'm sure we'll be a lot better. And maybe, you know, I'd give us an 85% chance of a kill this time. So
It is a cunning plan, sir.
buffs on, and then we
Yes.
go.
Question
Okay.
before we go. No
Yes.
obligation. We'll then focus Vereskian. He's easy to keep up because he doesn't take a whole lot of damage.
Who is easy?
Veresk.
Veresk. Okay.
Tank in the
Yeah.
moon. He doesn't take a whole lot of damage, but
Okay.
you do take shitloads. So if that's 3 healers, main focus on you. So better.
Yep. Cool. Let's go for that then.
We do a 10-second pull timer as well, so everyone's on the same exact timer. And you pull on 0. You don't start running in on 0. You hit the mob at 0.
I'm going to do one ready check, and if everyone's ready, then we're going to move into position after I tell you to. Okay, just 3D. Okay, everybody's ready, so move into your positions, please. If an accidental pull happens, we go straight into combat. Okay, sneak round the left wall. So basically, wherever the skull's going to be in the middle there, the tank on the Gual, I don't know if it was the tank for you. You need to be right up in that corner.
Yeah, you're
Wait, I
gotta
missing
grab it
running out in
first.
10 seconds.
Okay, let's go now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Gual, you're now in charge.
I got feared. I'm dead.
We are me down.
Noob, can you come over and heal me, please?
If there's a combat res, let's res Oyami, please.
Stay max range. Stay max range. Or you'll shoot spells at you. Everyone on the X. Get the X down. Oyami, move to max range.
Something's targeting AJ. I don't know what the hell it is. Oh, I've
Veresk
been.
is dead.
The blue's running around.
Blue, get the X down, guys. Come on.
I don't know. The blue's running around for some reason. Don't know why. Killing people.
Walford's dead.
Get the square down.
Okay.
Keep Pinky up.
Another
Noob,
healer.
get onto Pinky.
We need some healers back up. We got any
Noob,
battle
heal
res?
Pinky.
Got any spare battle reses for healers?
I've got Star.
I'm down, so
While he's main tanking.
Is down as well.
Okay, looking like a wipe again, guys. So it
Yeah.
was a lot better. It's a lot better. We're getting the hang of it.
I got taken out by the blue guy that time.
Yeah, he does an arcane explosion and then an aggro reset.
Oh right, I don't know why he's over this side of the thing. I thought he was
Because
supposed to.
he targeted you and you ran out of range of me being able to hit him.
What did
much.
I do? What did I do?
He does a knockback and then I don't know, you healed and then he
I
picked
can
you up.
only imagine
I didn't
it
heal
was
you.
healing
You were out
aggro.
my heal range.
Yeah,
No, it
he's
doesn't
massive.
matter, AJ. If
Doesn't
you heal anyone, then anything in the combat can take
Ah.
aggro on you.
That's not fair. I'm not going to heal. That's it. No more healing.
That's how
Right.
WoW works.
Right. Lightning bolt and chain lightning. That's all I'm doing, mate. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, we're
I'm
right,
gonna take the Wolfader approach to healing, which is just do damage.
Might.
Basically, okay, listen, right. So the reason there's 3 healers on me is so that there's each of you do 1/3 of the healing, so that none of you take healing aggro.
Yeah, well, that's
That's the whole point about 3 healers. It's
Well,
not 3 healers in order for one person to do all the healing and then take aggro. So you've got to share the load.
We'll make sure we have blessing of whatever it is, sanctuary, which is the one that reduces threat.
it's
Salvation.
Salvation. Make sure we get salvation on the healers then, because
Yeah.
so I have to heal Veresk as well. So
Well, no, you kind of don't. Because
do, I have been.
Nubligation has been allocated the role of solo healing Veresk, so that no one else needs to heal Veresk.
Well, he kept going down quite low, so I was putting heals on him to keep him up.
Yeah, I think Nebligation may have died. Oh no, what happened early on was Oyami died, and then Gual called for Nebligation
Oh,
to
okay.
change to heal Oyami's target. So if everything works as planned, then you don't need to heal Veresk. I mean, just
I
yeah,
won't heal him if
you'd
he's
be
full
okay.
health. I won't heal him, obviously. Yeah, but if
Well,
he's-
even if he's not full health, because there's someone else allocated to him.
Problem is, when he dies, or if he dies, then we're in shit. Is there
Basically-
any other mage that can take over for him if he dies? No.
Well, Dianthe is the reserve mage, but Freedy is the person who should be putting his heal over times as a tree on Plinky and Veresk. And those heal over times will do a lot of the healing very gently without taking aggro. So if Freedy has got heals on Veresk and Plinky, then the healing works properly for Party 5. It was a huge improvement over the first try, and you know, I'm always like giving us a chance. I'd now give us a 95% chance on the following try.
I blame Welch.
Yep, not me. I'm trying to read
And
a bit
look,
about
Just
Kidler.
take note what Veres said, right? When the shield disappears off him, he'll get one full firebolt for 8 to 9k. So,
Yeah.
AJ, if you've got your fire totem down, that's going to help. And Wolf, if you can bang a shield on him, that's going to help as well at that time. And then just keep him topped off.
Yeah, as I was saying before, if Dianthe's helping Veresk just as a backup in case Veresk gets one shot, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't a problem. This end of the thing, there wasn't a problem, to be honest. I mean, it was nice and smooth, this end. It was the other end.
The fluffy.
Hold on, I'm not ready.
Don't worry about it. We're just seeing how many people are. Got to get all the buffs on and stuff.
Yep, I have salvation. Awesome. That means that when Welch
just
messes up
Veresk
again,
now.
I'll be fine.
And Dianthe, amplify magic on me, please, if you don't mind.
I'll put a pull timer up this time.
Thank you.
Ooh, professionals. Ooh.
All right, good. So we'll be starting in about 10 seconds. So move into position, and if anything pulls, we start straight away. But otherwise, then it's up to Gual to do the timer.
Everyone in
Gual.
position.
Ready to rumble.
10 seconds.
Rumble, yeah.
5,
Five,
5, 4,
four,
4, 3,
three,
2,
two,
2, 1, 1.
Go. Space T, get away. Get away from the square. Valkyria.
Oh, get Blinky up.
Yeah.
Get Veresk up.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Away.
Dianthe, get away from the square. Rakos.
Okay. Oh, Veresk down.
Veresk
Dianthe,
dead.
pick up. Crosh. Oh, I'm down. Too late.
Kill the square.
Combat reses or anks, please use them. Plinky's in some kind of trouble here.
Keep Plinky up. Keep Dianthe up.
Another
Any
healer
kill
just went down.
target, spare
Everyone
healer
on moon.
goes
Everyone on
down.
moon. Go moon. Moon.
Come on, freaking
We need more healers on Plinky.
I'm gonna battle res Wolf Vader.
Yeah, melee don't
Oh,
run
stone,
in-
don't use it.
Come on,
Battle
most
Resonate
of it
Gate.
down. We can still do this. Can you put an innovate on me if you've got one?
Yep. All casters on the moon, all the melee on the star. Watch out for the whirlwinds. Get away.
Anything going? Right.
Keep it up. Space at sea is tank and cross.
Whoa. Oh, Space T's not crank across. Is that down?
Nuke cross. Get cross down. Come on.
I'm gonna pop hero on mine. Get that fucking thing down before we all die.
Yeah, go heroism on all parties, please.
Get that bloody cross down. He's gonna wipe us.
We have an innervate for Valfada, huh?
No. Heal me. Come on. Let's get cross down.
Come on, why is that bloody cross still up? Who's not hitting cross? He hasn't got that much
A lot of
freaking
people
health.
dead. We got
Oh, right,
a lot
okay.
of people dead.
Okay, alright.
I would say that more than half of the raid is currently dead.
Okay, alright. Point taken.
Maybe it's 50
I'm
to
out of mana,
55, 60%.
If there's any... Freddy, can you innovate Oyami?
We ain't doing this. We're gonna run out.
No, keep going.
Take you down.
I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana anyway.
Yeah, same.
Listen, it was. Don't. Is there still one alive or two alive?
I'm alive.
It's up.
No. Conk is still up, but there's no one,
We are.
two healers. Yeah, let's wipe this one down. It's going to take 2 hours, even if we can do it. So, look, again, a massive improvement. Everybody's learning, really good. So this time is the definite kill time next time.
You
Well
okay?
done, everyone. We'll make an excellent progression.
You okay there, Varesk? I saw you got one shot.
Yeah.
you-
But so we could say we get 10 to 12% better each time then if we get it on the first try. Because if
Yeah,
you
for
s-
sure.
If you said like we had let's say we had a 70% first time, when we would have 100% this time if we go up 10% each time in improvement, hopefully.
Blinky,
Yo.
I'm not running this, but wouldn't it be smarter to get Cross down as early as possible?
Yeah, we can do that. We can absolutely change the kill order. So yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah,
Because he's the one doing all the crap when the shit hits the fan. He's the one
Let's
actually.
do that. Let's do that.
Hmm.
So the kill order will change.
Just a thought.
The priest goes first, then it can be Crush.
I think that's a good plan.
Priest,
There's a
cross,
shitload of raid damage now. Like they're full on kicking the raid everywhere. Everyone's taking a lot of damage.
Can we swap the teams around just to try and boost DPS a bit? They are going down quite slow.
Honestly, Guala, it was really about the dead people, not about the buffs. I thought.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same way. So I think it was more about so many were dead about the time. So yeah.
The other thing that we can do, and I know that we used heroism already on that try, so it's on cooldown, but heroism is used at the beginning of this fight in order to quickly kill the ads. You don't use heroism on the final boss here because the final boss remains the same from beginning to end. You use heroism here to get through the first hard bit where there's 5 things on the go at the same time.
Oh dear.
Nawi, then, what we'll do, mate, is you can use your heroism on this try. and it might just help a little bit for your party to help kill stuff down here. So wait like 10 seconds until everything's stabilized, and then go heroism. And amplify magic, please, Dianthe.
Cool. Wait, good. I'm missing something. What am I missing? Ah. Okay, got that. Yep, good. Got my buffs.
We can switch you with someone who's used it. Well. Yeah, the problem is, Jade, is that everyone else is providing a meaningful buff to the DPS. Other than AJ. So I'll probably keep it as it is.
Just gotta wait for Jam to come back online, and Mike stopped working, so he's just rebooting a PC.
All right.
See if we can fix it. Me not having a magic wand to fix it in the middle of a fight.
Yeah, yes, Epad Toivo, yes, you can. If they're standing close together, absolutely, you can cleave them, yeah.
So what are we doing now? We're doing Skull X Moon Square.
Oh, hold on, though. The cross, is it the cross that's doing AoE type damage around it?
No, that's the moon.
Okay.
Melee can go to square, can't I? And the casters can go to moon.
Hey.
So just to be sure that I got it, what was the new kill order? Was it Cross first, then
Skull X. If you're a caster, go to moon. If you're melee, go to square.
so
It's going to be kill order is white skull first,
okay?
followed by red cross,
Yeah.
but and then after the red cross, we're going to kill the blue square,
Okay.
and after the blue square, the range guys go on the moon,
Okay.
and the melee guys go on the yellow star.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. Thank you.
Actually, I like what
Nothing I can do.
I like what Spacer just said. Actually, that you could split it when it's on the blue square and the moon.
Hello?
Hello, Diane.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. My mic doesn't work. Shall I tank the moon? Because I've got some stamina and fire resistance gear. So I have like over 170 fire resistance and over 9k stamina. So maybe
Isn't it Veresk who normally does it, though?
They switch in between them.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because
I don't want to
I don't
offend
know
Veresk.
if I don't know if Veresk has this fire resistance gear because it's like the moon shots fireballs, so it's lots of fire damage.
It is, but that's what he steals the shield for. So
Yeah,
listen,
but-
Veresk, what we will try Dianthe instead of Veresk, simply because she has fire resistance gear. So Dianthe, I'll move you into party 5, and Veresk, you're on DPS team now.
Because you know, with this, when you steal the shield from it, and the next one, when your shield finish and he pops next one, sometimes it's like a second or 2 seconds gap
Yes,
between.
you do take one firebolt,
So
and
then,
that's
so you
where,
take, yeah.
that's where your fire resistance gear will definitely help.
So we can try it out and see how this will go.
We'll try it, but it's no offense to Veresk, who's
No,
normally
no,
done this,
absolutely
no
no.
problem at all.
Is it worth having Conk in group 5 with a fire resist aura?
Okay, I'm going
No,
back to
because
my
it does
PC.
not stack with AJ's totem.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise.
It is practically useless, Veresk, except for that 1 second when you lose the shield.
Just to confirm now, I'm on Dianthe healing.
That is correct.
Boys, this is the last time for me. I need to go soon.
Who was that?
Me, Genderella. Sorry about
Okie
that.
dokie.
Urgent matter, so.
Right, so we're getting ready to start again now. So all buffs on, please.
Missing.
Let's do a ready check. We are all okay. Gwal, if you get your countdown going, please.
Okay, here we go. 10 seconds.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Go. I'm down.
Square is loose.
Immediate combat res on Gwalch in party 1.
Why is the Fell Hunter dead?
Something on me now. This cross is attacking me now.
Okay, keep it up.
Right, Gwal, even though you're dead, Dianthe's dead, by the way.
Varys, pick it up. Pick up Moon. Sneak the square. Take him against the wall.
I'm tanking him over
Yeah,
here.
there's a knockback, so take him against the wall.
Wolf is dead.
Heals on Veresk.
Yami's down.
Blink is gonna need another healer soon.
We got left. We got crosses.
Jadeite, help heal on Plinky.
Yeah, Plinky only has one healer now.
Oh,
Yami is
Jadeite's
also-
dead.
They just if I can get an
Oh, this is
innovate,
fine.
Freddy.
Freddy, innovate a jammy.
Oh.
Okay, someone
down.
pick up Blinky. Oh, pick up.
Conk, pick up. That's a good job. Everyone heal Conk. Big heals on Conk.
I mean everybody.
Are we down to the last thing alive now?
Soon.
Big heals on Conk. Everyone heal Conk. No more raid heal. Oh, he's fucked.
Who's left?
Thought we won't want to.
Rockboy has him.
I think I would be better off in the middle of the pack healing rather than out of the side where I've only got.
Yeah,
Personally,
you're more of a raid healer, no?
I would. Yeah,
No-
I
normally I only have normal. So okay, so what? Let's analyze what went wrong. Well, Dianthe went down pretty early, which puts the mage out and killing people again. So the key to what's going wrong here is simply the tanks that we have must be kept alive from beginning to end. That's it. It's as simple as that, right? So normally when we kill this, and we've done it so many times already, nobody dies, and that's the key here. Now, normally, I'll just say normally, that 3 healers in party 5 is enough to keep the mage and me up. So AJ, if you want to step out into the middle, that's absolutely fine. What we'll do is we'll bring Nubligation into me, with Wolf into me, and Freedy staying there as well. So AJ will go out in the middle, Nubligation will come onto me, and then we'll see how that changes things.
Alright.
So the reason I died was because I got hit by everything. We had the pulled count timer. I hit my target at 0. No one else hit their targets at 0. So I got hit by literally everything there.
Yeah, the pull is the key to this fight. We know
It's
that.
very important. Normally, I would say, when you think about it, so you got a mage doing attack, and no probs, Genderella, mate. If you got to go, you got to go. Yeah, that's okay, Jade. That's cool, mate. That's exactly what we want you to do. We'll continue 24 man for now, and so we're good. Thank you, Genderella. Right, so look, everything is working fine. Genderella's a DPSer, so losing him is, it's just one of those things. 24 man is absolutely fine to do this, and the next boss as well. So all we got to do is keep the tanks alive, and we'll be fine. Talking about the pull, absolutely. Let's go. The people to make the pull is Hunter, Mage. So Gwal, you come in afterwards to avoid the exact thing that everything goes on to you. Because if everything goes on to you, the things that the Hunters or the Mage are trying to shoot, they might actually run outside of range for the Hunters or the Mage to actually pull them. So we've got to let the range people make the pull.
There's still a pull timer hit 0. You should be hitting your target regardless if you're ranged or not.
I agree, but it's just there's a subtle difference in between you making the first move and you making the second move.
I think there's like 2 or 3 seconds to get this right, and then my chapter goes off the rails.
So you've got any warlocks with health stones?
Yeah, we normally have health stones down, 2 of them right now for picking up. So I'll put AJ, I'm going to... actually, AJ, I want to keep you in that party for your totem.
Yeah, I put the totem down and then move it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just bear in mind though, AJ, that if you're going to do like raid healing and you go crazy on it, then you might end up taking aggro or something.
I'm fine. I'm good. Not gonna. I'm quite good at individual target healing quickly, so I'm spamming around to everybody else. So I should be fine.
All right, let's get those buffs on, and Dianthe, amplify magic on me, please. So who's doing the tank? Is it Dianthe or Veresk?
Right in chat.
Dianthe still, isn't it?
Right, let's keep Dianthe as main tank, but Veresk, you attack him as well.
They both say each other.
Veresk, if you keep second on threat, if Dianthe dies, you can pick it up, okay? Got a backup tank there then. Does that make sense?
That'll work. Although you must be properly careful to leave whoever is the main tank as a mage to be the main tank as the mage. So second threat way under, because if at any time that you just sneak above Dianthe on threat, he'll turn to you, and because you don't have the shield, he'll one-shot you, and then he'll go back to Dianthe. So you've got to be half of Dianthe's threat. Okay, buffs are on, 1 ready check, and then we'll be going again. So,
should we just confirm the healing assignments as well? Because I think we might be struggling a bit there as well.
Well, Party 5 is already fixed, okay? Everybody in Party 5 is a self-contained unit. So 3D, except for AJ. So it's 3D and Nubligation and Walfader. Those 3 people, their responsibility is Plinky and Dianthe. Now, Dianthe, once she has the shield, does not need a lot of healing. So basically, the approximate split is 2 healers on Plinky and 1 healer on Dianthe. So most of your effort goes on Plinky in there. Oyami was on Gwal, Jadeite was on Conk, and AJ is raid healing at the moment.
Yeah, last time it went all fine on Dianthe until I was hit by something that threw me across the room. So I don't know if we need to watch how close we are.
That's the AoE from the square, because he's running in the group. He does a massive arcane explosion, knocks everyone back, and he does an aggro reset. The only way you can't really avoid that. It's just where we pull him away from the rest of the group. But because I died, obviously that couldn't happen.
Woof, woof, woof.
Stupid dog.
Okay, are we ready to pull?
No.
Are we feeling good?
I think your dog is encouraging us, like, you have to keep working on. You can't give up now.
Shut up!
You're doing good,
Getting good. We're getting good.
No, the dog's just agreeing with Gwalch, that's all.
Also, remember, about 10 seconds into the fight, once everything is stabilized, that's when we will use heroism.
All right, so remember, skull, X, square, moon, okay? Obviously, if you melee, go to the star. Right. Pulling in 10 seconds. Oh,
Right,
wait.
now it's okay. Now let's go. Let's go. You can use it whenever it's ready.
Range, get ready.
4,
3.
3, 2, 1, 1.
Spender.
Noob, do not stand close to this thing because it will whirlwind you.
Anyone can counter spell Piglet the Craze the square. Please do.
Oh.
Dianthe down. Veresk is now tanking and needs emergency on him.
Wallfather dead.
Combat res on Wellfader, which will be party 5. That's Blinky's tank.
Veresk is down now.
Square down.
Get that
Conk,
moon
you-
down.
Conk, you can taunt off this
the
square.
moon, so he's just one-shotting one at a time now.
Need that moon.
Yeah, I can see what the problem is. Our mage is dying, so we're going to change the healing allocations in order to keep the mage alive on the next try. If there's a mage, yeah, no mage is currently alive, so
No, the mage doesn't really take any damage. It's when the shield is off. He needs to be topped off.
yes.
The rest
so
of the time,
therefore,
nothing happened.
you're absolutely right. So therefore, we will make sure that there are 2 healers in order to make sure he is
Well,
topped off.
Right.
To be honest,
That's on the
if-
moon.
yeah,
Got
if you
melee on
if
the-
you if whoever's healing has it on focus and is watching that shield, as soon as the damn shield drops off, they just spam the
Heals on
damn
me.
thing.
Yeah, I guess we could.
I mean, the pool went. I mean, it was a lot more stable in the middle of the group, just until we
Yes,
lost.
yeah.
Until we lost. Yeah, I kept it. You know, it was keeping stable in the middle of the group.
So the trick is, right, absolutely keep the mage at the top with the heals at the gap in the shields.
Watch
The
the-
shields that they're being stolen. But as soon as the shield gets stolen, the first thing you need to do from a priest perspective is power word shield, because that gives them even more over the top of whatever full health is as
Well,
well.
it's a set time as well, isn't it? So the shield's up, I think, for only for a absolute set time. I think is it 20 seconds or 30 seconds? I can't remember. There may be Veresk will know.
Yeah, I think it's 20 seconds. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So then just watch the damn debuff on or the buff on the mage. Basically.
Dante, Veresk, was this a case of you just missing a tick on picking up the spell shield, or do you think it's a healing issue? What do you guys think? Do you think you need more heals?
I think we could use more heals, but I'm not sure if it's like. I'm not sure if that's
Veresk or
why we're
Dante,
right, you
I'd
know,
like to
but
hear
I
from.
think we could, maybe.
Yeah, that's moment. I think that's our Achilles heel at the moment. Is that?
The mage,
Yeah,
is- the only thing going wrong is the mage is dying.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we've got to fix now.
Veresk, were you at full health and you got one shot, or what happened exactly? Right. Okay. That explains. So who is healing the mages at the minute?
Group 5 is me, Ajami, and.
I'm not healing the mage.
Oh, okay.
Whoever's
Who
on the
is-
mage, that's all they bloody well do.
Yeah.
I
Who
thought
is?
I was put onto Plinky.
Sorry.
I was put onto Plinky, wasn't I? I was moved from Mage onto
Right,
Plinky.
new obligation was on Plinky, that's right. But
Right, can
when
we
they
just
say
do-
Plinky, that's both people new. So that's Veresk and Plinky in Group 5 was.
No one's assigned to heal the mages. That's the problem.
No, that's
I
not
was
true.
split
That's
between
not
the
true.
two. I just
3D.
wasn't focused on.
Hold on. Can we just do the
Veresk,
redo?
I was also
Yeah.
doing Plinky.
Can we just redo the assignments and everybody confirm their assignments in chat once Plinky says? So Plinky will say what their assignment is. They will confirm it in chat.
Right, to make it ultra easy, I'm moving AJ out of Party 5 and I'm putting new obligation into Party 5. So Party 5 is one self-contained unit. It contains the Mage tank and Plinky tank. There are 3 healers in Party 5. All those 3 healers' job is to keep those 2 tanks alive. So there are no direct allocations. Everybody in Party 5 heals the 2 tanks in Party 5. So Freedy will keep his heal over times ticking on 2 people. In terms of simplicity because there's now 2 priests in there, because we're losing the mage, right? Let's put Wolf, who's disciplined. It's a perfect single party healer. Wolf, you'll have prime responsibility on Dianthe. Nubligation, you'll have prime responsibility on me. That way, everybody knows absolutely what to do. Now, Wolf, if you've got a renew, then whenever the renew ticks off me, just put your renew back on me, and that's your contribution to my healing. And then we should be okay.
Yeah, because that was the smoothest pull. I know we went early, but that was actually the smoothest pull we've done so far.
Now that I've said that, right, I'm now going to move. I'll take Wolf. Wolf, I'm going to take you out of Party 5 and put AJ back in again, only because I need AJ's totem on Dianthe. The fire resistance totem on Dianthe. So Wolf, your role has not changed.
That's fine, yeah.
Cool. Look, we're doing great, guys. It's an improvement every time. It's taking slightly longer, but that's okay. We do have new people here, and assignments between who's doing what has changed since the days we were in a different guild doing this. It's absolutely normal, and we're doing a fantastic job so far.
Yep, that's good, Jadeite.
Question on Earth Shield: does it only pop off from physical damage, or does it pop
anything.
off from any damage?
Anything, range damage, anything will pop it.
Okay. Spacer, I would put a soul stone on Gwal and Conk. I don't know why, I just think that's probably the best thing to do.
Stick it here, I think. Totems.
All right, let's check our buffs.
Yep.
And let's do a ready check.
Get the fucker down.
Oh, by the way, I did hear what you said, mate. It's just that we're okay as we are. The team's absolutely perfect to do this. 6 healers is plenty. All right, let's go. Gwal, do your countdown, and let's coordinate that pull exactly on 0, please.
5 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Valkyria, get away from the square.
Yami, what are you doing? Watch yourself, Yami. I don't know what you're doing, but...
No, I got scared. I keep getting scared. Getting scared in this new area.
People are... Watch your aggro, people.
Yeah, why is the Fell Hunter dead? It needs to tank the X.
X running around.
Pick up the Fell Hunter, enslave it.
Get Dianthe topped off. I don't know why Dianthe's not got full life. Whoever's on Gwalch.
Yeah.
Or Yami.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, I can survive now.
Heal going on you. Gwalch. Okay.
Yeah, Jadeite, if you can heal on me, that would be great.
Okay. Doing good. Sell it down. Keep Dianthe topped up. Anybody's got an innovate can throw it on me. Jay, please. I got burning through my mana here.
If there are any combat reses, let's get Oyami Party 1 alive.
Get Dianthe back up.
Oyami's on the way up.
Okay, what we got left up?
Moon. Let's have heroism. Casters on the moon. Melee on the
Right.
start.
I'll pop my heroism.
Heroism. Go, go, go.
Pinky in trouble.
I'm out
Big
of
heals
range.
on Pinky.
I'm out of range. Trying to get in range. Oh no.
Pinky down.
Big heals.
You're miles away. I don't know what. Yeah, you were right all the way up at the.
Heal Conk. Big heals on Gual.
Yeah, I'm.
All heals on Gual.
You're way.
Looking good. We are looking good. We have enough
We've got-
healers to keep Gual alive.
Yeah,
Is
settle
there
it down.
anything else being killed at the moment?
No, everything else is dead. So focus.
Right, then in that case, all we got to do is the melee have to run away when he does
Right.
the whirlwind.
Put
And
Mana Tide
everything
down.
else is fine.
So everybody just keep an eye on their aggro. Make sure they don't.
Is there any innovates available for healers, especially priests? Give it to them.
Yami, take a healing break. Nubligation and 3D have got huge mana left. So just stop healing, Oyami.
Yeah.
Free award on me.
Fair word up.
Good job.
Okay.
Okay, Oyami, you can start again now.
Everybody just settle in. My last 20 seconds of the fight. Okay.
Whoosh!
Well done, everyone.
Cool. Res the dead. You got some mana anyway.
Good job.
Wasn't the prettiest kill, but
What happened there? Why did I get feared like 3-4 times?
That's
a row?
what the warlock guy does. If you stand near him, he fears you, and you can't do anything about it. It's a death call, it's not a fear. And you got feared into the mage's AOE effect. So you just got fucked basically.
All right, let's start the loot. So the first item is Pauldrons of the Fallen Champion, and there is only one person who was soft reserved that, and that is Conquisto. So
Congrats.
Conquisto.
Ooh, well done, boy!
Congrats, boy.
So I clap for Conk.
About time for my 2-set bonus.
Congonator.
Hell
Second
yeah.
item is Morgar's Warhelm, which nobody has soft reserved. So this is open for rolling. It's got stamina, intellect, crit, and attack power. It sounds like enhancement shamans, maybe, or hunters, or Ellie. Not sure if it's Ellie shamans, but
no, not Ellie. It's
any hunters or enhancement shamans. It looks perfect for you guys if you need it. If you roll, it will not affect your soft reserve on other items. This is a free item.
great time in opening the beer.
Okay, Drognar, this is
It's
going
about
your way. Congrats, Drognar. All right, cool. So what we will do now is we'll just take a little bit of a break, all right? So we'll take 5 minutes coffee and loo break. And then when we come back, we'll clear the trash to Gruul, and then we're going to kill Gruul.
Woohoo!
Go
Sounds
repair
good.
if you need
That
to.
sounds good to me.
Bizarrely, Gruul's actually an easier fight, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. I'm hardstoning to get my shoulders and to repair.
Right.
Same.
Ugly.
Yeah, I'm gonna during this 5-minute break. I'm gonna go repair and buy some more regions that I need for the buffs and stuff like that, and then I come back. Do you think I can make it in 5 minutes to Chatter if I'm back here?
Yes,
Yeah.
we will summon you.
Because
So half out, we'll summon you.
Okay, I can teleport. So I just wanted to make sure.
No problem, no problem, no
Because I
problem.
need them for the arcane brilliance, you know, the intelligence buff for everyone and stuff like that.
No problem at all.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. So,
Right, Lunacraft has joined the raid. and he did not get a chance to soft reserve, so I'm going to open it just for him.
Just do a written one.
Yeah, sounds fair. So did you get everyone to soft reserve, or was it someone?
23 people have soft reserved.
Okay.
And I can see what time they did their soft reserve. So obviously, when I open it again, anyone changing their soft reserve will not get a chance.
yeah, but yeah.
Do we not do new soft reserves now?
No,
This
no,
is
no,
not
no.
well enough explained. I
Unlucky.
feel tricked.
Epatoivo, no, soft reserving is for everyone. So did you not?
We were really clear about soft reserves. We
Yeah.
spammed it and spammed it and spammed
Yeah,
it.
we said it several times.
Don't need an account. You should have said something at the start of the raid.
Yeah.
Okay. Epatoivo, mate, listen. You can roll on anything that's not reserved at the moment, but I'm sorry, it would be totally wrong of me to unlock right this point to allow you to do that because obviously we've already killed the first boss. Sorry, someone said Plinky.
Oh, I was just going to say with mine, as Gendrella left to save Wolfader and me rolling, would I be okay to take Gendrella's soft reserve? Move mine over?
Did you not soft reserve?
Ooh, yes.
I did soft reserve, but I've soft reserved because there was only like 3 items, and so I had to double up. But now someone's left, saving Wolfader and me rolling if I move mine over to one that's no longer soft reserved.
Oh, I see. Yeah, actually, that makes perfect sense. That way, yeah, that does make sense to me because basically,
being new in that, I don't feel good like rolling against people who have been doing this for ages and what.
So just so that everybody else understands what we're doing here, Genderella is the only person who had soft reserved on Legs of the Fallen Defender, meaning that nobody else wanted it at the time. Nubligation and Wolfader are the only 2 people who soft reserved Teeth of Gruul. So therefore, if Nubligation it now moves his soft reserve to Genderella's, then Fallens of the Legs, the Leggings of the Fallen Defender, which was not soft reserved by anybody else, therefore would then be soft reserved by Nubligation, leaving Wolfader as the automatic winner of Teeth of Gruul. It does make perfect sense because nobody else other than Genderella had reserved the Legs of the Fallen Defender.
Yeah, I see, we see.
Lunacraft, are you on voice?
I am on voice, yes.
I am opening soft reserve right now. So if you soft reserve right now, it will be open.
Oh, quick! I can go and change mine. Oh,
as soon as you have finished, tell me and I will lock it.
Yeah, but just to be sure, this is only for her. Is it for her?
It is only for one person who joined the raid late.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And it always logs when you change things anyway, so...
I can
we'll
see
know.
with the times that people have done a soft reserve, so I would never allow someone to take anything if they change their loot now.
You can log it again.
Oh, are we changing mine, or are we just gonna assume mine?
No, that's it. We've done yours verbally. That's fine.
The good thing is, there's a lot of free rolls looking like on Gruul. So if you didn't get in this time, there's a lot of gear you can still roll on.
Yep. Looking good. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, have you got me on ignore?
Me?
Thank you.
I don't blame her.
So she was like, last chance, if you don't say now, and it's like, me.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Wait, here, I'll give you an
See-
extra summon to make it up.
My gear's not as good as everybody else's, so I have to repair it more frequently.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get my my engineer on my warlock up, so we can have whatever it is. Must have an repair bots, whatever, to mix.
So, the people who are in this raid, the guests, thank you very much for coming. It's been great fun having you, right? And I just want to say at this half-time point, right, the training that you've received today, right, in this, we are going to welcome you to this raid in the future until we have filled up with guild members enough to fill the raid from our own. So please, we're always going to be doing a Saturday night gruel for the next few weeks anyway, at least. Just see if they, feel free to log on to our server and join our raid if you want to come again next week and the week after.
Yeah, okay.
If it ever ends up in a situation where we've got guildies versus guests, then of course guildies would take priority. But until that time, we thoroughly invite guests. We need you guys. We need you to fill up the 25 places.
Yeah.
And it's better for us if we use people we've done it with before. Then the training's the same in terms of how we kill stuff.
Yeah.
Also, the other good thing is the loot is the same. So we're not rolling. You're not rolling against different people all the time, and nor are we. So that can be annoying. So it all makes sense for us to try and do these things together if you want to join us in future.
Yes. Is it the same time every Saturday, or?
Sometimes it's 1 hour earlier, sometimes it's 1 hour later, but I would prefer this time or the 1 hour later one going forwards, because otherwise it becomes a daytime event, not a nighttime event.
Yeah. So is it gonna be 7 server time?
7 or 8. 7 or 8.
7 or 8. Yeah. Well, I mean for the next run on Saturday.
All right, let's go.
Right, I'll pick up the skull.
Toivo, if you want to take part in a roll on it, then it can be rolled, especially since you were the person who didn't realise that you could soft reserve. So yes, that would be absolutely fair as well. So if they drop...
That has been soft reserved though, no?
By Genderella.
No, by an obligation. We just talked about
Well, no, but it was verbal, wasn't it? So, to be honest, the same compromise that we made with Nubligation, we need to make the same compromise with Epitoivo. So the fair is that it'll be 50-50 roll. All right, I'll take the cross. I'll take the cross. Gual take the skull. Conquisto take the square.
Just wait for the square to disappear. We'll walk off now.
Could just get all of them, no?
We could take all of them, yeah.
Go on in. Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Fear Tremor totems.
Yeah, everybody put their.
Pull them back.
toes.
Pull them back.
Get behind the blue.
They also call for help, so we need to
Get on
take
top
them
of the
away.
skull. Fear
Yeah,
walls.
keep going. Don't get in front of blue.
Okay, everyone on the square. On the square. Square. Freddy, come closer. Noob, come closer.
I don't know where you are, Blinky. Just dropped out of hero range.
The other room where we killed the previous bosses.
Okay, where's the dead? Honor up.
Priest, can you cast Fear Ward on a target that already has Fear Ward?
Yeah.
Does it block you?
We can waste fear wards.
Okay.
Do these actually fear? Because I thought it was another spell.
It's the priest that it's the skull and the cross that make the fear. So because of that, I would actually say we're probably better off killing the square first and taking the fear ones because they don't hit hard at all. Take the fear ones back into the room where we just were and kill the square first. As it happens, the square's walking away, so we'll still do the same. We'll pull those two way back into here so that there's no fear problem. And of course, Yelna's right with that.
Saw that, Seal.
Wait,
Very
one
sneaky,
thing.
that was Neil.
Yeah, put your tremor totems down, guys. Oh, oh.
Fear Wards on the tanks.
There is one on you.
I only see one tremor totem, that's mine.
Should be fear ward on top.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
tank
but
at
other
least.
people as well get feared. We all get feared. Not just the tank.
Well, it's a little scary.
Cool.
I'm doing a raid roll.
For?
For what?
No, I'll do the raid roll for the green item.
Ugh. Right, oh, incoming.
So that's person 25 on my screen is a jammy.
Oh, just so happens to be the Guildmaster, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that for?
Ryan?
What the hell is that for? I don't want a green item.
I was raiding it because we've got guests
it on.
here, so
Move
we
forward,
raid
back, or
for
we're gonna
trash.
pull
I'll
out
send
of-
it to.
AJ, I'm giving it to you so that there's no complaints, and if you want to trade it to an enchanter, that's up to you.
I was
Exactly.
joking. I was joking.
You need to put it on.
Right, we've got one of these is the fear thing, so I'll take the fear one back again. If you two can get the other two against the wall
Yeah,
and everybody
kill-
stacks up behind it.
Kill the Fear one first.
Kill them all.
Well, we need to get the fear one a long way away from Gruul's room. So we don't want to get feared into Gruul's room. So the skull comes to the back of where we are right now. And I'll
Yeah,
take it.
I'll okay. You
Seal,
take
can you misdirect it to me, please?
Ricky,
Yeah,
should I stay
the
with you?
skull.
Yes, Oyami. Yeah, skull to me. Thank you.
Let's go.
Don't attack the skull until I've got it well and truly. Oh, Conk's got it.
What? Sea Hunter squirts on you. What the hell?
Yeah, he's a dirt boy.
He's a rude boy.
This cruel flag reminds a little bit of a sex gun. Maybe.
All the bad dragons hanging from the rafters.
You may wanna get some medicine for that though.
Yeah.
Leaves a rash.
And people really gotta stack up behind these.
Right, everybody get behind these so that you do not get charged.
I think one person should stay a bit far away though.
Yeah, I'm doing that as well.
Good. You should. You're the perfect person for that.
I think I'm hoping.
Well, Fader's the perfect person to die.
Oh, no. I've spent enough.
Oh, I already spent almost 40 gold in repairs so far.
Okay, right. So everybody stay where you are. I'm going to show you the maximum distance you're allowed to walk into this room without pulling. You don't go any further in the door than this, or you will pull the boss. Right, so, however, you do need to be inside the room, or you will get locked out by the gate. So what we're going to do, right, we're going to talk, we're going to have a few minutes talking now, while we just tell everybody about the plan, and because this is the first time for many people here.
Yeah.
So, it's a fairly simple fight, and there's only one mechanic that really kills the raid here, and that's a proximity thing. So if you stand, there's a certain point in the fight when if you stand close to anybody else, you will kill them and they will kill you, because the proximity thing is you will explode, you'll become a bomb and you'll explode, all right? So the detail of it is that about every 40 seconds, something like that, Gruul will do a knockback on all 25 people in the raid. The knockback does not knock you away from Gruul, it actually knocks you in a random direction. So you can move forwards, backwards, left or right. So you're knocked through the air. You're knocked through the air for about 3 seconds, maybe 2 to 3 seconds. And then you land on the floor. When you land on the floor, your movement speed will gradually get slower over the next 5 seconds. And at the end of the 5 seconds, when your movement speed is 0, you will be turned to stone, and then 1 second later, you will explode. Now, it's when you explode, if you're close to anybody else who has also been turned to stone, because that's what happens, everybody gets turned to stone, then the exploding stone effect damages you both. So basically, the whole deal is that after the knockback, you've got 5 seconds to run away from anybody else, and the technical distance is 18 yards inside the game. And so things like certain add-ons will give you a range checker. So if you type /range 18, you will access a feature from your Deadly Boss mods or similar, which will be a little radar that comes up or a text message to tell you if you're close to anybody. When you're knocked through the air and you land on the ground, your mission for 5 seconds is to find space. Get away from everybody else. You don't have to get 40 yards away, you have to get 18 to 20 yards away so that you don't cause anybody else to die. And that is the single mechanic in this fight that is the raid wiper or the raid success factor. That's the only thing that matters, okay?
Yes.
Now, it might be that because people are here for the first time, it might be that, Wolf, you're already assistant, mate, you can do that. So it might be that, I've lost my thread. It might be that we need to do a few wipes here until everybody's figured it out. It normally does mean that. And so don't worry if we wipe it a few times, that's just life, okay? But once everybody has done it a few times, then if we get back together next week or the week after, it'll be a lot easier because everybody's practiced it already.
Can I just add one thing, Blink?
Yeah, but I'm like only at the beginning of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Right, Joe. So when the knockback happens, you get knocked back. If you're knocked sort of to the outside sort of ring area, head to the wall. Yep. That will leave the inside space, more space for people who get knocked into the middle. So if you're in towards the outside of the ring, just head straight to the wall. Yeah. That way, there's plenty of space on the inside for those who'll get dragged in the middle. All right.
Just be careful that there's not somebody standing on the wall that you're running to, because you'll kill them both.
It's normally the inside bit that we struggle with, not the outside.
It can be, but people, you can't just say run in a certain direction and you'll be okay, because that's not true. So even in general, trying to spread out is a good idea, but don't run towards anybody else, basically. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be allocating ranged people to stand all the way around the edge of the room, and I'll do that in a minute. And we're going to do the same with the healers, but I just want to talk about the rest of the fight first. So basically, it's a 2-tank fight, and the boss will hit only the top 2 melee people on threat. So everyone who is a melee DPS person, you have to be ultra careful to stay 3rd or lower on threat. If you get 2nd on threat, the boss will one-shot you. So you must stay below both tanks. And the mechanic is for healers. So there's one tank who will take most of the damage and most of the hits. But then every sort of 5 seconds or something like that, the boss turns around and he hits very, very hard on the 2nd person on threat. Well, that's going to be Conquisto. So, Gual, I think if you go DPS here and you take over if any of the 2 tanks die, that's probably the best use of our resources. So we'll go Plinky as main tank, Conquisto as second, and Gual will stay third on threat in case Plinky or Conk dies. So melee DPS, you need to make sure you're 4th DPS or lower in terms of melee. Now, range DPS, you're okay to stay second on threat unless the number 1 tank dies. So it's not a bad idea if range DPS stay 3rd or lower as well. So basically, healers, from a healing perspective, what you'll see is that the main tank will gradually take a lot of damage, especially towards the end of the fight, because as the fight progresses, the boss gets stronger, and there's a mechanic called stacking. So he gets a number of stacks on him. About once every 20 seconds, he might gain a stack. But when he gets to about 13 or 14 stacks, he hits very hard on the main tank and very often. But even at something like 6 or 7 stacks, he will hit very hard on the off tank, the second tank, but that will only be sort of every 5 seconds. So when you see the off tank go from full health to 20% health, don't panic and switch all healing to the off tank, because it's not necessary. What you need to do is keep a steady throughput on the main tank, so that when the off tank does take that hurtful strike, it's called hurtful strike, he'll drop in health a lot. But your heal over times and your party heals while you're doing the main tank healing will gradually bring him back up again to full health, so that 5 seconds later he can take another hurtful strike. Now we're going to be allocating healers some roles here, because priests are going to go on ranged raid healing, shamans are going to go on melee healing, and 3D you're going to go on tank healing. Although this is not your only thing that you do, healers, even though priests are raid healing and shamans are melee healing, you're also going to be doing a little bit of looking after the tanks as well. So, therefore, what we normally kill Gruul at about 12 or 13 or 14 stacks, and absolutely today we will probably be faster, but only if we stay alive. Now, as the fight progresses, we can start to see how many, if 3 people die, there will be more space in the room, so it makes it easier. If 6 people die, we're not going to make it, so we'll just stop the healing, wipe it down and start again. So there's a certain amount of casualties that we can take, and a certain amount which is too much. Now, what we like to do is we go in at the start and we see if we can survive the first shatter. If enough of us survive the first shatter, then the shatter is the mechanic where you explode as a bomb. Then basically that's when we use heroism, if enough of us are alive. And that is because the earlier you use heroism in this fight, the more people are alive in the fight. So you get a massive benefit, but to use it in the very first stage would risk pulling aggro, and we don't want to do that. So
right, I think we should give it a go, because it's a lot to take in at once, and you're going to learn faster giving it a go.
There is, but I've got to do some allocations before we do any more. So we're going to start with allocating healers and range DPS to a position in the room. So everyone listen, please. What a clock looks like? Well, this room is circular, so we're going to treat this room as a clock. And we are standing right now at 6 o'clock, okay? So the bottom of the clock is where we are, that's 6 o'clock. Behind Gruul is 12 o'clock. So I'm now going to allocate to all the range DPS a clock number, and that's going to be your position for the fight. Now, when you get knocked back, don't just run back to your position. That's not what you're required to do. When you get knocked back, the first thing you do is you get away from everybody else. Then you explode. And after you have exploded, then you run back to your position. And then once you're in that position, the reason we're doing this is to make more room on the next explosion, the next shatter as well. So let's just have a count up of the range DPS. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's about 10 or 11. I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's 11. Okay, so range DPS people, I'm going to call out your name and give you a clock number. I would just like you to type that clock number into raid chat. Just put 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever I tell you, so that I know you have got your position. So first person, Seal Hunter, 1 o'clock, please. Nawi, the Shaman. Are you elemental? I think you are, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're at 2 o'clock, please. Valkyria, 3 o'clock. Carver Peiko, 4 o'clock. Carver Peiko, 4 o'clock. Thank you. Rackhouse, 5 o'clock. Lunacraft, 6 o'clock. Dianthe, 7 o'clock. Dianthe, 7 o'clock. Spacity, 8 o'clock. Veresk, 9 o'clock. Bubble Flap, 10 o'clock. Yelna, 11 o'clock. That's all the range DPS. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to allocate priests, healing priests. I'm going to put you first. So, Oyami, you'll be at 1 o'clock. Walfader, you'll be at 5 o'clock. Nubligation, you're going to be at 9 o'clock. And what this does is it puts the raid healers at 3 different places around the room for preparing for the shatter with shields on the clothies and it puts you nicely spread around for your raid healing abilities. So Dianthe, if you want to switch someone out, right, just do a whisper to them and switch the number, okay? I'm happy for you to do that. Once you've got your numbers from Dianthe, then that's your new numbers. Right, so back to the rest of the healers. 3D, you will be at 3 o'clock. Jammy, you will be at 7 o'clock. And Jade, can you go at 11 o'clock, please? Okay, great stuff. Now, they're your allocations. Remember them. Dianthe's going to play with a couple of them, but other than that, remember them, please. Melee DPS, obviously, you're going to be standing behind the boss. The tanks will be standing in front of the boss. Now, there's going to be a rock fall from the ceiling. It's like a little triangular pieces of rock. You've got to be looking for it to get to see it, but once you've seen what it is, you can understand it. Just don't stand in the rock fall because it doesn't hurt you very much in the beginning of the fight, but at the end of the fight, as the boss gets stacked, the rock fall gets harder hitting as well, so you must not stand in the rock fall. Now, that's pretty much everything about the plan, except one thing. At the start, me and Gual and Conquisto will all run in together to engage the boss. No melee DPS must be anywhere near us, and range DPS do not start attacking at the beginning. Do not run close to the boss, because if anybody hits second threat at the beginning, there's a chance he will one-shot you. So that even at the beginning, he will hit the off tank for the big hit. So we've got to be careful about that. That's about it. Let's get our buffs on. And it's about 20 seconds to pull. We should have heroisms available right now, but I just don't know whether we're going to get through the first shatter on the first try very well. So just let's see where we are. Don't use heroism till we call for it. In terms of soulstone, I don't know really. Probably healers. I'd say healers.
I would leave it off for this try because it's a cooldown anyway. You won't be able to use it the next try. We might need it on them. I'd leave it off for this try.
Actually, you might also put Soulstone on Gwalch and Bubble Flap because they've both got combat reses as well.
This might
do
work.
it for next time. Seal, if you can misdirect Plinky your main tank, and I'll be the off tank.
Yeah.
Rackhouse, just keep yours until later, okay?
Right, so let's get buffs on. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to say, mages, this is going to use a lot of your mana, okay? But can you put Amplify Magic on every single person in the raid, please? Valkyria, can you put Amplify Magic on Party 1? Lunacraft on Party 2? Dianthe on Party 3? Veresk on Party 4? And 5, please. It's a lot of mana to put all these Amplify Magics on, but basically there is no magic damage in this, so it's really going to help with the healing.
Yeah, okay, so what part again should I put all the Amplify on?
I honestly can't remember, because once I've said it, I forget. So it was Valkyria Party 1, Lunacraft
Party one,
Party
okay,
2. Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Party 1, okay.
Basically, at the end of the finish of the buffing, then everyone needs Amplify Magic on them.
Wait, no, sorry. Party 1, right? Yeah. See, can we spread out a little bit as a group so it's easier for me to target for the Amplify Magic stuff? So I can.
By the way, the marks on the healers are there so you know to avoid them. So when you get knocked around, if you have to stand next to anyone, make sure it's not next to a healer, because we will need all 6 to survive.
So mages, once you finish putting your party on, just check everybody else so that we can just make sure everyone's got it.
There's one.
Sorry, and can I just confirm? As we're looking at it now, it's the 12 o'clock face. The 12 is behind him, yeah?
12 is north,
Yes,
definitely
yes,
north.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Cheers.
Well, 10 minutes and ticking.
Yep.
Does everyone have no now, or have we missed some?
Okay, everyone, good luck, and make sure all you got to do, just get away from each other in the shatter. That's the only thing that really, really matters. 5 seconds to pull. 5, 4, 3, 2,
5,
1.
4,
Tanks go.
4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Hey, you can start DPS now.
Seal Hunter, watch his threat.
Get everybody topped up. Oh.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, we got 5 dead people there. So we'll use combat reses. And Anks, use your Ank if you have it. And don't go heroism yet. Once we got people alive, then we will.
Battle res on Nubligation, Freddy. Battle res on Rakos, please. You get the Druid bubble. Yonder's up.
Let's wait for heroism until the next shatter has finished.
Bubble, can you battle res Rakos, please? Oh, okay. Freddy, can you battle res Rakos, please? Nope, it's a waste.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
People died there, so no heroism. This goes down as a learning try. Alright, if you are dead, we're going to do one more cycle here. So if you are dead, watch what everybody else is doing, and just learn about the mechanic of the fight so that you can get it right in the next try. Yeah, we want him in the middle, Lucky. That's exactly where we want him.
No, the point is, it's slightly more room towards the door side of the room. He's kept slightly off the center.
4,
There's more room.
3, 2, 1.
Gual, right, I'm going to stick him in the middle here. You tell me whether to go left or right.
More towards the door he needs to be.
I don't know
really.
where the door is, mate. I just need left or right.
Right.
We can wipe this down now, chaps, because we can get on to the next try.
Yep. Stop healing. Get to the door.
You see where he is now? That's pretty much the center of the room. It's the white spot is.
The white spot is not in the centre.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a very long time I've been tanking him there. It's the first time we've decided to move him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's not a big
fair
deal.
dues, fair dues. You can always learn. Okay, that was pretty good, all right? A lot of people got a chance to see the mechanic there. And now all we got to do is we keep repeating this and repeating this and repeating this until everybody's got the mechanic. There is a little bit of randomness involved in this. There always is.
What do you mean fly anyway? Everyone's gonna fly. Yeah, doesn't matter where you are.
I think there might be a secret space in the room where you can stand and you don't get knocked back somewhere.
Mm.
I don't think we put anybody at 12 o'clock rack, so yeah, you can go at 12.
Have you got a secret plan up your sleeve, Rack?
Well, there is actually a way of not getting knocked back. He's got a massive hitbox, but he will only knock people back who are in his hitbox. So if you're outside of his hitbox, then you won't. So you could technically, if you're on the outside kind of ring thing, if you see the thing coming in, you could move back slightly to get out of his hitbox, and you won't get knocked back.
Lucky way, is that what you meant by him being in the room, the center slightly off, or what did you mean when you said moving back? Where did you fly to? Was it towards the back of the room, like 12 o'clock? Sometimes it is just bad luck. Sometimes like 15 people will get chucked to the same spot. It is unlucky sometimes.
Well, did you go OT there or not?
Yeah.
Okay, so Conk is third tank then. Gual is OT, right? I don't know whether Conk knew that you were OT, because he's just whispered me and said, let's have Gual on OT.
Alright, okay. I don't think Paladins can keep up second on threat, can they? You lose mana.
It's hard if you're not getting hit, but he gets that big hit.
You can
But
try
yeah,
it, yeah.
it's no problem. You're OT, right? Gual, Conk's going to go third. You're going to go second.
Oh, Bubble Flap, how come you don't have improved Fairy Fire specs? That's like your best spell.
That's what we had you here for, Bubble Flap, to put it on. That's why I wanted a boomkin.
That's the whole point of having a boomkin. Gives literally everyone an extra
Lol.
3% hit rating.
No, it's okay. We'll at least have another try. If we're still in here in an hour's time, then we'll have a coffee break and you can respec then. But I'm hoping that it's only going to be a couple more tries and then we're done.
Okay. Just a point of reference here on the knockbacks on my side of the room. It was really, really good. The people that were on the outside ring headed for the wall. You've got to remember, guys, this is a circle. The further out you get, the further you get away from the center, the more space there is. It's a simple fact, you know. So, and the guys, I could see them running to the wall. And I saw one guy who looked like he was going to get into space. He turned around and ran back to space. So that worked really well. I'm at 7 o'clock. So that side worked really, really well. So remember, it's a circle. The further out you get, the more space there is.
Everyone inside now.
Yelner, just creep forward a little bit or you get locked out. Thank you.
Exactly, Quoch.
And everybody's ready. So we are pulling in 5 seconds. Tanks will run in on 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
That's it. That's perfect there.
Yeah, I stuck a flare down for myself.
God, I always thought you had flair, Blinky.
Certainly do. Okay, let's keep to mechanics then.
Okay.
Thin Skin, you're dead because you were second on threat.
Okay, healers start preparing the clothies for the first knockback.
Yep.
With
get
power
everybody
word
topped
shields.
off. Get everybody topped up. Ready? Here we go. Should be getting knocked back any second now. Oh.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's
misses one.
random. It's
Yeah.
random when it happens to some extent, but it is coming pretty soon.
Go, here we go. Ooh. Well, I'm
4, 3, 2, 1.
much better.
Brilliant.
Much better. Settle it down.
Okay, once we have him back in the middle, we will go heroism. Get ready for heroism. Get ready. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Okay, go heroism.
Seal Hunter, misdirect on me or Racco.
Okay. Watch your threat though.
Misdirection on Grell.
Second one out.
Put it on Plenky. You're gonna over aggro.
Okay. Get everybody topped off.
Okay, begin preparations for the next shatter.
Get ready. Oh shit! I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle.
4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Still good. We're all alive. combat res on Skin. If there is one, is the rogue in party 1. Otherwise, let's just carry on. We're going great.
I think Freddy's got one.
So he's currently got 6 stacks. We've used heroism, and he's at 52%. So it's looking like about a 13 stack
Get
kill
Blinky up.
if we all stay alive. Which is, so that's okay. 13, 14 stack kills okay. Okay, so healers, at this point he begins to hit harder on the tanks. So you need to put slightly more on the tanks.
We get a misdirection on Conquisto.
Cool down on that.
Do we have an innovate available?
Yeah.
Innovate on Oyami.
We got another one I could do with one, AJ.
Innovate on Ojami. Sorry, Ajami.
Whoop,
Bubble,
Blinky
you
up.
can innovate.
Blinky up.
Bubble, innovate. Oyami.
Whoop.
Ready, innovate. A jammy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Cool.
I didn't get one, by the way.
I got you.
Whoop.
Here, Blinky down. New tank is Gual and Conquisto.
Misdirections on Conk. If you're in melee, run away.
Melee,
Melee,
if you're
get out of
second
there or
on
you will
threat,
get one
you will
shot.
die. So melee, run away from the boss. Just wait for Conquisto and Gual to take aggro.
Silenced.
Misdirections on Conk.
Okay, so main tank looks like... Main tank is Gual.
Melee, if you can use throwing weapons or anything like that, use them.
So the healers need to focus on Gual, keep him ticking up all the time, and
Ready?
occasionally...
There's a battle res available, use it on Plinky.
And occasionally you need to pull Conquisto back up again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, we're at 11 stacks and he has 20% left. So healers now, you're definitely going to be focusing on the 2 tanks now, healers.
Misdirection on Conk.
Yeah, I spent mine.
Got a combat res.
Big heals on Plinky. Get him up.
I'm a long way behind on threat, so I'll build it in case.
Whoop, Gwalch, get Gwalch. Watch Gwalch.
Just focus on those 2 tanks, Conquisto and Gual.
Misdirect on Conk. Okay, melee, you can rejoin.
Yeah.
If any of them are alive, I don't think they are.
Yeah, I think the Warlocks...
Listen, let's stay focused.
Yeah,
We're
Warlocks,
still in a fight.
stop using life tap, Warlocks. Fuck's sake. We haven't got the mana for it.
7% on the boss at the moment.
Use your mana pots, health stones, whatever you can.
Good one on Conquisto. Oh shit. Are you ready, Plinky? Take over? Conquisto's
yeah.
down. A second.
It's alright, you 50k life left.
Hey, we're nearly
Cruise
there.
control now.
Well
Easy.
done, everybody. Well done. Superb performance.
Where's the dead?
Good job.
Actually, I didn't realise he was down that low. I was so busy watching everybody.
Great job, everybody. Great
Yeah,
job.
just one thing I'd noticed for the warlocks. I noticed their life's still dropping quickly just before we do the knockback. And I'm desperately trying to get them back up again just before the knockback. I think they should be not using life tap anywhere near the knockback.
Okay, let's get everybody raised and then we can do the loot. It's been excellent play tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start with a shield for tanks. And this is not reserved at all. So I have it and Conquisto already have it. So anybody who wants this shield in any other spec is welcome to roll. It's only paladins or warriors, really.
Shamans too.
Well, it's a tank shield. It's defense.
Yeah, it
He's
looks
a
pretty.
warden spec.
It looks pretty.
So Lucky Y in a moment. Congrats, Lucky Y. Oh, a roll from a Patoivo. Okay, Lucky Y wins. Okay, the next item we'll be looking at is a Hunter Mage Warlock Legs of the Fallen Hero. And that is only reserved by one person, which is Lunacraft.
Grats,
Grats, Lunacraft.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm surprised only one person.
Yeah, because a lot, and then the last one is the Teeth of the Gruul thing, which we'd said was going to be Wolfader. So Wolfader wins.
I reserved Eye of the Gruul. You see, I'm wrong fucking bit of Gruul.
I mean, I'd say everyone should be able to roll since Wolfader sucks.
Wolfader didn't die, so he obviously didn't do much this time.
Guys, that was a really fast learning performance on Gruul.
That was good.
And a good learning performance on the previous bosses. Well done to everyone, and thank you for all our guests who came tonight. We will be doing this every week, as I said, and until we have filled up our guild, which will gradually happen, but until we have got our guild filled up, then you're welcome to join us. So please do check our Discord in future weeks and sign up if there are places. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you and good night.
Thank you.
Oh, and the last thing is we are accepting applications, so if anyone wants to join us, then start the application process. That would be cool as well. But thank you again.
Send us a video.
Yeah, the video will go up on the YouTube channel anyway. So
No Blizzard type video though. We're decent human beings.
Yeah.
Are we really?
Well, that's what I'll tell them.
Yes.
Can you send a link to it, Sam, so we can watch it?
He's going to edit it first, I think.
Yeah, I edit it first. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I've been told by Wolfader I have to take all the bits out where he dies.
So not much of a video, is it?
There wasn't much left after Kara, I must admit. I only had 3 minutes left after a 3-hour fight, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and you're gonna have some.
that boss
Yeah,
or that boss or that boss.
yeah, and you're gonna. Yeah, so you're gonna cut out the parts where you died and like add some music like "Staying Alive," "Staying Alive," "Staying Alive." Staying
Oh,
alive.
there is. Watch this space, but I mean the boss fights are already up on YouTube anyway for people if they want to go through it. So this one will go up probably tomorrow. Right, I shall kill the stream. Okay.